I said I would never play Fortnite again. I would never play it because of the new COPPA thing, and I didn't want to get in trouble with the fucking government. And to me, it was actually a good thing, because I was like, fuck Fortnite, I'm going to keep playing Modern Warfare, and on top of that, I'll be able to talk as much shit as I want. Well, apparently not, because YouTube decided to essentially identify themselves with whatever fucking harassment is. They're going to go, and they're going to figure out, this is what harassment is to us. Boop, bop, beep. Okay, we're going to disable idubbbz video on fucking Leafy. Listen, I've already said this a million times. I love Leafy. That video that idubbbz made was so fucking good. It was hilarious. And again, I'm not saying I love Leafy or I love idubbbz. I love both of them. I think they're both great. I think they're both hilarious. But here's the thing. That video should be allowed to stay up. That's a moment in YouTube history that is now gone forever. And they just decided to take away a 40, 50 million view video for fucking nothing.
Oh, but Sleepy, are you saying you're for bullying and you're with harassment and you were a bully?
The short answer is yes. Here's the thing. I hate the word bully. It's turned into such a fucking weird thing. Like, everybody says, oh, cyberbullying, this or that. No. That doesn't exist. Cyberbullying does not exist, okay? If I'm in the schoolyard and I'm 12 fucking years old and I'm picking on you because you're a little guy and I get bullied at home by my dad or some shit, and I go and decide to start bullying on you because you're smaller than me and I can take advantage of you, that's bullying. If I physically attack you, if I take your lunch money, that's bullying. You know what I mean? If I get up in your face and I fucking talk a whole bunch of shit, that's bullying. Bullying, it comes with a level of intimidation, okay? Bullying is there's a fear that you have, you're worried. You're worried not only about violence, but you're worried that something could happen. You don't know what that something is, but you know there is something that could happen. If I see you on the internet and I go, your chin is weak, or I say, you're ugly, or I say, you're fat, or whatever, that is criticism. Though some people aren't really good at criticizing other people, and sometimes I'll say something that isn't very funny, or isn't a great critique, and just comes off as kind of like an asshole thing to say, that doesn't mean that my video or my channel should be taken down or demonetized because my little criticism wasn't good enough, and instead it was taken as bullying. Like, here's the thing, idubbbz's criticism on Leafy's chin wasn't really a funny thing to say, but when you bring in the context of how Leafy criticized other people's appearances, you start to realize the funniness, the humor of it all. But if you have a system that is mainly run by AI and robots and fucking algorithms, how can you expect it to understand the difference between a satirical critique and bullying? The short answer is that it fucking can't. For a second, I was having a lot of hope with YouTube. I saw it kind of going back to the edgy self that it was. And then they do something like this, where it's essentially just limiting freedom of speech. How do I know what I'm not supposed to say? How do I know? And one of the things that was super funny, let me make a little tangent here. They were talking about, so somebody asked the question, what about diss tracks? And then they said, oh, well, diss tracks are allowed, it's art, blah, 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 this and the other thing. So what do? Do I have to make my YouTube videos? I mean, sometimes I put a beat behind my YouTube videos. So if I put a beat behind my YouTube video and then label it a diss track, and even though it doesn't rhyme at all, does it still count as a diss track? Can I use that? If that's the case, then I guess we're getting around this thing here, boys. Either way, again, YouTube seems to be just valuing its fucking left-wing whatever clients or video makers. Essentially, it seems like they're just trying to dumb everything down and turn it into TV. They're trying to get all these rules on TV put them on YouTube. It's a joke. I feel like my version of literally that Leafy used to say is it's a joke, because I say that way too much. Anyways, there's a lot going on in the YouTube community, but I just haven't been on top of it, and that's completely my fault. I've been really busy with my business, but I'm gonna be making some more videos in the coming days. I have a little bit more time on my hands, and yeah, I'm sorry for not being super consistent as I promised I would be. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video and want to see more like it, fucking subscribe, leave a like, all that shit, and we got some funny shit coming in tomorrow. So yeah, hope you enjoy. All right, peace.